all of the tourists and everybody trying to get a really good seat to kind of watch the show, we decided it was probably too much action going on for our employees.
In just 33 days, on Monday, April 8th, the solar eclipse will be here. We will be in the path of totality beginning at 3:20 in the afternoon for 3 minutes and 38 seconds. The eclipse ends for us at 4:33 p.m. and that's the end of the workday for many. So how are businesses preparing for the impacts the eclipse could have on their employees? News 10 NBC's Marsha Augustin spoke to a business and the Monroe County Eclipse Task Force. Hey there, Marsha.
Hey, Nikki, and that's exactly right. With the eclipse falling on a Monday, that's a work day for many, and by the time it ends, many 9-to-5ers would be getting ready to head home. Could you imagine the driving nightmare with hundreds of thousands of people expected to be in the area? Well, I spoke to leaders at one business who say they've decided to cut their employees some slack. Visit Rochester expects between 300 and 500,000 people will come to the greater Rochester area for the April 8th total solar eclipse, creating some transportation and public safety concerns. So some workplaces are preparing to give their employees the day off to avoid dealing with the congestion the eclipse is sure to bring. Robert Burns with Sunnking in Brockport says it's best to have employees not to come to work on that day. So they've come up with a solution to give their staff the day off with pay, and they don't have to use a vacation day.
We have decided instead of doing Monday through Thursday, we're going to push all of our teams to work Tuesday through Friday, and really just because of the consequences of having an eclipse go right over your town. So one, they just have to, shift over their weekdays, but two, they get a chance also to enjoy it themselves without having to worry about, I got to be to work at a certain hour or I have to be home at a certain hour.
Now, Deborah Ross with the Monroe County Eclipse Task Force has some other ideas for businesses if they are unable to give employees the day off.
Suppose people need to come in that day, right? Suppose you haven't been able to give them the day off. You can make the day incredibly festive. A cake, some cookies. If you can let them bring their kids to work that day, because remember, it is a day off for the kids as well. Then by doing very small, creative things, you can make that an experience that they'll remember with fondness for the rest of their life.
Just a little creativity will go a long way. Another option for managers, Deborah suggests maybe giving your employees the option to work remotely, Nikki.
Have you talked to our GM? Like, can we
Honestly,
work from
yes.
home?
I'm going to need to talk to Dick.
I think we're going to have team coverage for you, of course, right here on News 10 NBC. It'll be a big day. Thank you, Marsha.